I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going. I get to it out the runway.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. And on today's episode, we have the Way of Wade AC11, also known as the All City 11. I was very excited to get this shoe in stock and had a bunch of stuff come up, so apologize for the review being pretty delayed. We lost power for 7 days. There's been a lot of stuff going on in life, but we are back at it. No stops from here on out. So my initial thoughts, jumping right into the weight of the sneaker, it does feel a little bit bottom heavy. You can feel it. It's probably the boom on the bottom and all this rubber surrounding it. You guys can see that all around the sneaker, pretty thick. So I'm sure that takes up for some of the weight. I'm going to say it's about 14, maybe a little bit less. Okay, it's 14.7, so a little bit more. Okay, now on to step-in comfort. Step-in comfort feels great. I had no issues with the step-in comfort. Padding felt very good on foot. No heel slippage whatsoever. So heel slip-in comfort, step-in comfort felt amazing on foot. Now, down onto the tongue. I like the tongue. The tongue had light padding up here, and then it goes into a nice breathable mesh through here. Now, onto one of my favorite parts about the sneaker is going to be the laces. Usually you got a couple options: fat laces, oval laces, flat laces, stuff like that. Leaning Way Away definitely stepped it up on the laces. I would patent this, me personally, because I'm sure a lot of other brands are going to start seeing this. It might eventually start taking this idea because it's genius. It does not allow for no slip. You guys can see the notches in there. Once you get it tight, I will say it is kind of a fuss when you initially get it. I would really go down to about the third eyelet, loosen it up really good down to the third eyelet, and then kind of pull them tight. Or you could break them in first and then go down to the third eyelet once you get them broke in, and then pull them tight, and they will not go anywhere. These have not budged. I had no issues with the laces. They're definitely heavy duty. They're very thin, but you can still feel they're heavy duty. They are not going to rip apart on you or snap if you pull them tight or anything like that. So laces were probably one of my favorite things about this sneaker, other than its aesthetics. Now, down on the materials. Materials felt great on foot. They conformed to foot very nicely. Only issue I really had was this kind of pushed into my ankle a little bit. It was a little hard till it broke in, but now it feels great on foot. I had no issues whatsoever. But the materials are a light mesh on the front part of the sneaker right through here, and there's almost like plastic nubs on the top of it. It feels really good on foot. The padding underneath feels great. And then you continue down the sneaker towards the midfoot section. This right here is going to be very, very ventilated mesh, like screen mesh. You can kind of see it on that side, and you can see it right there. You can see it better with the Way Away logo kind of accenting it right there. So I definitely enjoyed the materials on this. I thought this was pretty dope back here too. This almost looks like carbon fiber, but it's not. It's like a netting, a mesh netting. I think they did an awesome job with that design. I think that'd be dope to put on a sneaker. It looks like carbon fiber. Now onto the back heel tab. This is kind of almost, it's not plastic, it's almost like a rubber. You can see it's flimsy. I like it. I think it's dope. I like how it kind of has that alligator prehistoric type vibe, and then how it changes colors. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it is definitely dope. I enjoyed the materials on the AC11. Now, as far as support and lockdown went, I had no issues with that. Support felt good. That's a nice wide base. Had no issues with side-to-side movement. There wasn't a tons of side-to-side play in here. Now, this is a half size bigger. Way Away did send me a half size bigger, but there still is no play in the side-to-side movement in the toe box. I definitely would like to have an 8, but I can definitely play in this 8.5, and it still feels great on foot. And there's no slipping side to side and front to back. So I do feel support, secured, and locked down when I put these sneakers on. Now, as far as sizing, I don't want to throw sizing at you guys. Like I said, Way Away sent me a half size too big. So, but I feel like an 8 would fit me like a glove. This 8.5 fit great. Half size down I think would be great for me. So if you are going to get them true to size, I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys get true to size, but I would go true to size. If I was to get the sneaker, I would like to go a half size down. Now, down on the cushion, I love the cushion of the AC11. The back heel feels almost like air. It is their boom. You can see this back here. I know it looks very thick, but it is very easy to push in. You guys can see that right there. Like, it's very, very soft all the way down into the cloud foam. It felt very good on foot. It felt very good as far as heel impact goes, and the forefoot felt very, very quick, very responsive. I love the cushioning setup on the AC11. Now down onto the traction. Way of Wade by far makes the squeakiest rubber I have ever heard. I mean, serious players up there, but the Shadows, the two AC10 V2s I have are absolutely the most squeaky sneaker I have ever put on. It don't matter if you're front, side to side, anywhere you move your foot on the wood, if there's any contact with the wood, it is going to high pitch squeak. A lot of people think that means the traction is top tier, and that's not always the case. I did have some slip outs in the AC10 V2 black pair that I had, but then I had the AC10 V2 teal and purple colorway, and that didn't slip out as much as the others. Now this did slip out on me quite a bit. In a clean gym, top tier traction. This is going to be great. It does the job. But when I went into a dusty court setting, I was slipping and sliding all over. I really didn't even feel safe in the sneaker when there was a lot of dust present. I actually switched them off and put on the serious players, but it just continued to slip out, and it wasn't consistent. Like, it would have its times where it wouldn't slip out, and then it would slip out when I do a jab step or something like that, or go to do a crossover or cut to the basket. When I excelled, it would slip out. Like, when I went like this, it would slip on that. As far as this being an outdoor sneaker, I just would not do it. I know Way of Wade's big on that, making sneakers for outdoors. A lot of their courts in China are outdoors, but this one already has some wear and tear on it, and I have not worn it that much. You guys can see it right there. Try to get close up. You might be able to see it in the B-roll a little bit better, but you could see the wear right there, and there's also some right here. But I love the pattern that they used. I love the herringbone. I just don't know if the slippery part is coming from the translucent material or if it's coming from the black area, but it does slide out, guys. I was really hoping this was going to be top tier, even on just a little dusty. Like, the court isn't crazy dusty. It's not like it's just a layer of dust. It's just not the cleanest court. It's not like our new gym that we have, and it's like pristine. This was crazy good on that court, but when I went down to the other gym, it was slipping out. It was slipping and sliding. It was very inconsistent. Like I said, there was moments where it would slip. There's moments where it wouldn't slip. So I have trust issues when it comes to slipping and sliding. I play quick, side to side, fast. I like to have my speed contained and not have to worry about me slipping out or sliding out. Now, down onto my recommendations. Yes, I would recommend this shoe. Like I said, it could just be the translucent pair that might be slipping out on me. The other ones might not do that. I don't have a pair with solid traction yet. The black part on the bottom is solid, but like you guys can see, the pink isn't. So that could just be, you know, the translucent pink on this might just be a little bit slipperier. I'm not sure. But if you're playing on a clean court, this is definitely the sneaker for you. So if you guys want something that plays and feels similar to a Kobe, this AC11 does feel similar to a Kobe with the low cut and like the lightweight upper. It definitely feels similar to a Kobe. Now, a little bit heavier than a Kobe, but like I said, it really wasn't that noticeable on foot to me. So yeah, I would recommend this to guards, bigs. It does not matter. If you're a big, you would definitely like this sneaker. Has tons of impact protection. If you got bad knees, bad shins, bad ankles, the impact protection on this will get the job done. It does almost feel similar to like if there was air in the sneaker. So they definitely did a good job with the heel impact protection, and the forefoot's so responsive. If you're a big, move quick, shifty moves, do a lot of footwork in the paint, you'll definitely like this as well. But like I said, just kind of watch out for the traction. I'm not sure I could put this in a top tier traction category. Also, one of my favorite things about this sneaker was the aesthetics. I thought they did an excellent job designing the sneaker. This sneaker is dope. The way they did the sunrise colorway, it is just sick. I love how they blended the gradients in there. Way of Wade absolutely killed this colorway. You guys can see it's got a nice wide base too. So you guys are ankle roller or something like that, this could be the sneaker for you as well. But like I said, just watch out for the traction. So guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you guys watching my rundown of the AC11. I'm going to try to get all the other models that come out as well, like the V2, Ultra, whatever they do on this model. I'd like to get it and review it for you guys so you guys can kind of see where they stack up against each other. But we'll catch you on the next episode. Sold out. Peace.
Get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to